Hey, what's happening? Happy afternoon, happy Monday. It's Daryl here, and it's most certainly is not bright and early. It's 3:30 p.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. That's weird. I didn't plan that. I'm usually on. For those of you who don't know me, I'm usually on exactly at 3:30 a.m. every morning. Well, it's 3:30 p.m. Ooh, weird. Okay, I gotta talk about this. It's probably gonna be a short video. I'm probably gonna talk more about it tomorrow, but I got to talk about this right now. Dennis Rodman, I believe this is in Dallas. It's a Dallas Pride Parade. I've always loved Dennis Rodman. I've talked about this too before. Being an artist, I love rocking the boat. I love doing things I'm not supposed to do. I love talking about things that I'm not supposed to talk about, things that go against the grain, things that make people uncomfortable. I freaking love it. And that's one of the reasons I've always loved Dennis Rodman. I remember reading his book. I know he had at least one book, and I read the thing from front to back. I don't know, being an artist too, I love the colors. Tekashi 6ix9ine is another one. All the colors, the hair and the teeth and everything. There's something being an artist. I've always had this strong reaction to colors. But that's not what I'm talking about here. Dennis Rodman, I believe this is a Dallas Pride Parade. He's wearing a skirt, and I just love this. It's a little skirt too. It's a sexy little skirt. Freaking love it, man. I freaking love it. I would do this if I had a skirt here right now. I don't, unfortunately. I put it on right now and put it on for you guys. Okay, I read some of the comments. And here's one of the comments. The link will be right down below, so you can read the comments yourself. It's on Dennis Rodman's Instagram account. And let's see. One of the comments was sexual immorality. Okay, let's just look at this for a second. What is sexual about this? Because that's what this comment was referring to. It's sexual immorality. You know, and I started thinking about that. What is sexual about this? It's a piece of cloth. The man put on instead of wearing the piece of cloth that he's supposed to wear, meaning jeans or pants, he's wearing a different piece of cloth, a skirt. And, you know, just really think about that for a second. It's just a piece of cloth, and he's not wearing the designated cloth that men here on Earth are supposed to wear, or here in whatever America are supposed to wear. It's just a piece of freaking cloth. It's his solidarity. He's always been a friend of the LGBTQ community, just like I am. I love stuff like this. I love rocking the boat. Again, though, what is sexual about this? There's absolutely nothing sexual. It's a piece. He's wearing a piece of clothing. It might be a little short, but so what? I mean, there's plenty of men's or women's clothes that it's short too. Bathing suits, banana hammocks on the beach. You know, nobody says anything about sexual immorality when the Donald Trump fans wear their little banana hammocks on their boat parades. Nobody screams sexual immorality. You know, what's so sexual about it? Unless, of course, you're looking at that and you're thinking sexual thoughts when you're looking at it. So that says more about the commenter than it does about Dennis Rodman. You know, if he's calling this sexual immorality, because there's nothing sexual about it unless you're thinking sexual thoughts. There's another guy who says, oh, I had 10 posters. I don't believe this. He says he has 10 posters of Dennis Rodman on his walls. You know, I can't imagine anybody, Dennis Rodman's cool and everything, but he hasn't been around. He hasn't been popular since the 90s. And I can't imagine somebody still having, 10 posters up on their walls. But he's like, oh, that's it, I'm tearing them down. There's a bunch of guys saying, I'm unfollowing, how unmanly. What is manly? Manly is like being an alpha, being a man. It's confidence. It's confidence. What's confidence? Knowing yourself. Knowing. I want to talk about. I won't get into that too. It's knowing yourself, being confident in yourself, and not caring what other people think. That would be a true alpha, a true man. Knowing yourself, being confident in yourself, and being kind and empathetic and sympathetic and helpful to other people. That's an alpha. An alpha isn't boisterous or loud or aggressive. It's a person that people just naturally want to follow and emulate. A real man who just shows real confidence. And that is Dennis Rodman. I got to read more of the comments. Like I said, it's a piece of freaking cloth, people. Unbelievable. God bless him. It goes back to what I was saying about conformity. And it confirms what I was thinking about conformity. And the right, people on the right and Republicans, it's all just about conforming. And there's this fear that anybody that steps out of line and does something different, dresses differently, or looks different, or has different colored skin, or different religion, or reads different books, or different sexual preferences, it scares the bejesus out of these people. Well, you should be scared. You should be scared, because there's people like me and people like Dennis Rodman that just love to rock the boat. Yeah, I'll be talking more about this tomorrow. The link will be right down below. Check it out. Have a good Monday.